Hello and welcome to pdfsupply.com. Today we're going to be testing a 9070 processor. I have here a IC697CPU782 and it's in an IC697CHS750 5-slot rack which is empty. We're just going to be testing the processor and I'm powering it with a IC697 PWR711 power supply. And what I want to do, I've already have this powered up right now as you can see. And the top LED is our OK LED, and this one it's solid, which is a good sign. If your processor, if you're doing this test, has a blinking light or no light at all, then you definitely have a problem with the processor. And it's something that we typically look at here. We do repairs. We have exchange program, remanufactured parts, and new parts. So if that's something that interests you, you need, please see us at pdfsupply.com. Okay, now that I am connected, or at least turned on, I'm going to connect up to the processor. Before I do so, I want to draw your attention to the navigator, to the racks, rack 0 and rack 1. Rack 0 should have a BEM713 in it in slot number 2, and rack 1 should have a BEM711. Now, this is just what you want to put in the software. They don't actually have to be in the rack. But without that information in there, the CPU won't go into run mode, which is our ultimate goal. So we're going to go ahead and connect up to it. And I'm monitoring how the port is working through the software here. Again, Proficy Machine Edition, GE. And now that I am connected up, I do know that the port is working fine. I'm going to put it into program mode. Go to Target on your top menu bar and subcategory Online Commands, and in that category Clear. A window will pop up with the ability to clear memory. All you want to do here is just click the controller fault table and I/O fault table. You don't want to click anything else. You don't want to click all memory because you may lose something that you're trying to keep. Once that's done, I'm going to hit Download and Run, which is the download information and run icon. Goal is to get it in a run mode. Now, the first thing it's going to ask you is what do you want to download to the controller? Just hardware configuration and logic. Click OK. We're not going to write anything to the flash memory, and we're not going to do any I/O force values. Hardware configuration and logic only. Once this build is complete, we should have all LEDs on if this is functioning properly. And then we'll be able to test the toggle switch, which we'll get to in a second here. Okay, so it's in run mode, and I'll explain these LEDs again. OK LED, top middle LED is run enabled. Bottom LED is the I/O input-output enabled. So by testing this toggle switch, there's a 3-position switch, and this is fully on. When I go down one, I want to shut off the I/O. I/O disabled, and that works. The next one is to disable the run mode, and that works also. So this switch, all functions work. And the next thing we want to test using the key in the top key barrel is that our memory protect feature is working. When I turn this on, the LED comes on, and of course that indicates to me that that feature is working, memory protect. So that's the basic test. That's about what we do. What I would recommend, if you think that you're having a problem with the processor, what we'd like to do is we would leave the processor running overnight or over a weekend, a couple days, maybe 3 days. And if the processor kicks itself out of run mode or falls out of run mode, you want to refer back to the Proficy Machine Edition, go to Target, and the subcategory would be Diagnostics. Your info viewer will show a fault table once you click on that, and it'll tell you exactly what the problem is, why it fell out of run mode. And if you still can't figure it out, or if it's giving you faults that you don't understand, again, this is something that we look at and repair. And see us at pdfsupply.com. Thank you. I hope this was helpful.